Oh, you're there. Hello. Couldn't see you. Right, welcome to Live Listen number 23. We're really flying through them, but there was a little gap there because I'm entirely to blame. It's my fault. I had other things to do. Can you imagine? Other things to do? It's no good. So here I am. I'm giving you priority. You're my number one priority. Your video is very important to us. Please stay on the YouTube. We'll get to your video as soon as we can, which is now. Brilliant. Right, Ryan has sent me Jean-Michel Jarre, Diva, from Zoolook. Whoops, I'm tripping over things. Zoolook. Well, we know what happened last time we listened to Jean-Michel Jarre. It probably offended Jean-Michel himself and all his fans, and probably Ryan, and for that I'm sorry. But Ryan has seen fit to send me another track, which he says fall into the weird and wacky category. Like me. So brilliant. Yeah, shall we go for it? This is number 23 then. Very excited. 7 minutes 21 this one. Here we go. Running water. Reminds me I need to go to the bathroom. They say... never mind. Weird. That's weird. Where's my licorice all sort? Ah! It's all gone weird. I'm sure there's someone asking where my licorice all sort is. He is saying licorice all sort. It's not me making it up. Creepy pads with a hint of, is it ring or bell? Very close voice now. In French? No. Oh my god. I actually got goosebumps. Look. Can you see? You probably can't see. Well, I have anyway. Yeah, look at that. I think I'm talking in French. And in the stereo mix, it's all... ah. Right. Keeps going from this ear to this ear. It's really creepy. Jean-Michel Jarre getting his own back on me. I don't like the child laughing. God, it's so creepy. Ah, God, my skin's crawling. Okay, musically the pads are... Oh God, it's almost like it's reversed vocal at one point. Oh, so odd. But I actually like it. Actually, I really like being made to feel something by... I wouldn't even call it music. Oh God. Ah, take anything you want, but don't hit my face. I think they're taking my soul. Oh God, so weird. Okay, so it seems to be changing a little. The lady's saying low. Oh God, that's freaky. Alright, drumsticks come in. There's also a repeated male voice in my left ear. Now there's some sort of synthy bass. Up until this point, it didn't sound like Jean-Michel Jarre. I think this was recorded later than the 80s. Oh, well, maybe 90s. So it's pretty standard beat wise, and there's a bit of funky slap bass in there. But I don't think it's actually being played by a real bassist, at least in terms of a bass guitar. It's, based on. It reminds me a little bit of is it Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone? The start of that. Ba, 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 ba. Very, very similar sound, timbre to the sound. Meep, 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 meep. I like that. With the rhythm in there, it's much less disturbing. But God, it was disturbing to start with. Once the beat comes in, it's more. You feel safer because because you're not having freaky children laughing at you, and there's still a woman saying things and making French sounding noises of half surprise and half enjoyment, like she approves of something that she's just seen. Yeah, oh, that's a nice little tom bit. A little bit of chorus guitar, single strings. Yeah, yeah, guitar's quite happy sound. It's really strange that this kind of happy sounding bit should follow the preceding madness. Oh, it's almost like, oh, lep. Oh, okay, and some kind of toms like you'd find in reggae. It's all okay. I'm sorry, I don't know how to react to this. So yeah, the guitar's still going here. Still got the repeating pattern on the synth bass. You got a nice straight drum beat. There is a hi hat in there, but it's very subdued in a mix. Uh, and this woman, it sounds like she's talking to a baby, like she's cooing at it. But I think she's cooing at me. And I fear that she's cooing at me to lull me into a false sense of security. And she's going to grab my soul and take it and keep it and lock it in a box and put a magic spell on it so that perhaps in a couple of 100 years someone will come and release me and then I'll come out and make these noises and scare the hell out of them. She's still cooing as it's fading out. Okay. Lady, the rest of the music's stopped. The guitarist is still going as well. And even the tom player was still having a little go at his reggae toms. Everyone else has gone home, mate. Is that the end? Yes, it's the end. Freaky. I really like it. I probably will listen to that again, but only the first half. Take or leave the second half. It was interesting. I mean, the lady talking and sort of, I say it's like cooing at a baby, not cooing like a dove, like oh, can't do it. Oh, oh, oh. It's not the dove from above. Oh my god, dove. We've been lolling at the lolling. Get me with me internet speak. I work on the internet, of course. We've been laughing at the Ermagerd meme, so that's where that came from. So, Ermagerd versus, as in voices, because that's what it was like. Yeah, literally made my skin crawl. It's gone back to normal now. Yeah, goosebumps, shivers down my spine. Really, really creepy. If that was in a video game, a horror game, God, it'd be amazing. It's so unnerving, proper unnerving, and that's a great thing about audio, because you don't have any visual cues to tell you everything's all right. You just suddenly get these things like the child laughing over here and the voice that's suddenly right behind your head. It would not surprise me if that were recorded today, if it were put in, obviously, Dolby 5.1 or whatever, so it could be all around you. As it is, stereo mix on stereo headphones was still unnerving. It did feel like someone was breathing down my neck, even though there was no breathing on the soundtrack. Ah, wow. Really good, really good, really good. Yeah, not so much second half, but I'll forgive it that, and I forgive Jean-Michel Jarre for his 80s sound in the previous one. He can only work with the tool he's been given. That's all he can do. What you gonna do? So, how shiny was that? Well, we'll see if the battery works in this. Yes! Look at that. Shiny! I thought the start of that was brilliant, so I'm going to give it. Look, it's even as shiny as that. Look, lens flare. There's a lens flare on my nose. Okay. Yeah, very, very shiny. Start of that, 10. But only the first half of the song. Second half of the song, it's like a 7.5, maybe an 8. Yeah, 7.5. So I guess that brings the average, would bring it down to a 9. But because I enjoyed the start so much, I'm going to give it a 9.5 anyway, despite the lackluster take it or leave it second half. Well done, Jean-Michel Jarre. I am impressed with your work, you clever boy. And French lady, I need my soul. You can't put it in that box. And people in a couple of 100 years will just have to listen to this themselves, and you can take their soul. Then they can come out of the box and be all surprised. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So let's go on to the next live listen. As for this one, it's the end. What? What? It's done. It's over. That's it. What are you expecting? You're expecting something else to happen? Well, let me tell you.